Welcome to the Billiard Network, the home of global pool on YouTube. Like and follow if you enjoy this. Our match today is Jayson from Scotland versus Wiktor ZIELINSKI from Poland. It's a race to 9, alternate break. The 9 balls racked on the spot. 3 balls must go past the head string for a legal break. 3 consecutive fouls by the same player is loss of game. ZIELINSKI broke the first rack, won the lag. He made a ball. It's a legal break. Doesn't have a shot to pocket the 1 ball probably, unless he banks it. Or cuts it in. I think he's going to play some kind of safety. Maybe he'll thin the ball, try to send it 1-2 rails near the 8 ball. He'll thin to the left side of the 1 ball. He'll hit on the side rail by the 8. Go around in between the 5 and the 4. That's not impossible, that shot. Could scratch, though. That's the only thing that could happen there. And it happens a lot. I've shot this shot many times and scratched. He'll just thin the 1. He'll roll the cue ball nice and smooth. He might put a little bit of spin on it. I don't know. It just depends on the way it's sitting. Oh, he's going to do something. He's going to tie a ball up and roll out. He's going to roll the 4 on the 3 and tie it up. He figures that's a better play. Now, Shaw's going to do what I said. He's going to thin, or he might try to, yeah, he's going to thin the left side and go around just like that. I think he should have taken that shot on. I never did like tying a ball up, even if I had to. He's going to kick this kind of slow and just bump it. Put a little spin on it, a little right. Just bump it back into that. He'll just thin this ball and go out in the middle of the table, probably. He won't go all the way down table, I don't think, because unless he sees something else. Or he might just shoot this ball right into the 3 and let the cue ball roll forward a little. That's not a bad play. Or just thin it, just like I said, just like that. Shoot it into the 3 and roll forward. That was the right shot. Good shot there, Jayson. This is a Mezz cue event. He'll just put some right on this. He'll hit rail first, real slow, just like that, and then hit the 1. Good shot. Hit that well. Perfect speed. Looks like he'll kick near the 8 ball with a little bit of left and come back slow and just try to hit it and create something. Good shot. He's going to lock him up real good here, though. He's going to just roll the 1 ball down the middle of the table and freeze him right on the 3 ball. The cue ball barely get to the rail. Make a good. That'll be the rail. The cue ball is going to just get to the rail. Let's see. No, he's going to shoot it and draw it back behind the 4 like that. Good shot. That was the right shot all the way. He could have got away with the other one, too, but I think he was going to leave him an easy kick somehow right across the table, maybe, for the side. This is a way better shot, that's for sure. He's got a kick underneath the 4 ball, just missed the 5, and come over and hit the ball. It's a tough kick right here. It's hard to judge. Boy, he hit it well. How good did he hit that shot? That was unreal. Beautiful. I saw it when he kicked it, how well he hit it. I didn't know he was going to make it, but that's the nature of the game right there. You don't figure to lose from there, but It happens. I don't know if that's the 2 ball. I can't tell which ball went down. ZIELINSKI, I still don't know a lot about his game. I've done a couple of his matches. Oh, that's the 2 ball. He's going to play safe or try to bank it in and get some kind of safe if he misses it. He's rolling right behind the 5. He didn't hit it. I think he should have went for the other shot, maybe. Went for the bank, and if he didn't make it, he doesn't leave nothing. And if he makes it, he gets a shot on the 3. But that shot he just played on the safe was there too. He just underhit it. He'll probably go for this. Probably try to bank it in the side and put some right and spin around the table. No, he went for the safety, which that ain't a bad shot. Good shot too. Looks like he can get underneath the ball and hit it. He'll hit straight ball or maybe a little spin. Maybe. He might hit this kind of hard, like medium or something. Yeah, like that. He almost made it. He could almost, I didn't think he could make that shot. I thought he was going to hit it, but not make it. He came real close. I would have said something about making it if I thought he could make it. He's just going to draw over or roll to the rail. Roll to the rail like that. ZIELINSKI is figuring out his game as a trick. He's going to stop right there. All right. And he's going to put right bottom just below center, and he'll go in between the 6 and the corner pocket. Just like that. Very good. And he bounced off the rail, though, which is important. Now, this is the critical shot for him. This is like a half draw. You want to hit it just below center with a little bit of right and just stun it. Boy, he's using a long bridge for this shot. Oh, he rolled it. That turned out good, too. I thought he was going to draw it. These guys are so used to drawing, I forgot about throwing in and rolling the ball. That's the way I would have shot the shot, 2 rails like that. He's going to go back and forth, I guess. No, he's going to slow roll it in and stay right there. I can't tell exactly how much angle the shots have. He's going to put left top and just roll it in or drag it with left bottom somehow. And I had no idea he was going to go across there. His strokes are so wild, too. He's going to stop right there. I got that right. All right, ZIELINSKI leads 1-0. Shaw breaking from the right side, putting right bottom. A lot of spin. Doesn't want to foul the break. 3 balls back. He didn't get a foul on the break. He doesn't have a shot, though. Definitely going to have to start calling 3 or 4 different ways on the shot, or I'm never going to get one right. No, just kidding. Looks like he wants to roll out the jump. Yeah, not a bad play. Maybe he'll use the 9 to roll up. Yeah. See how he did that? That helps assure him to get the jump shot. So, just rolling that ball down there by itself and not using the 9 as collateral, it would have been harder to put that ball in that position. Be surprised how hard it is to roll out behind a ball just right, especially when it's a long ways away. He did well there. ZIELINSKI's going to take this shot on. Shaw can reach this shot easier because he's left-handed. But it's a little more difficult for ZIELINSKI. He looks like he's fairly tall, though. It's not easy for him to reach it. He's just going to try and make it, hit the 7 or draw into the 9 or something. Wow, it jumped over it. That's crazy. I never believed the ball would jump over the 7 ball. That's what it did. Wow, good shot, any way you look at it. It was a shot worth going for because the 4-ball was sitting right there as a gimme, see? So any way you landed, you pretty much have a decent shot. He did land funny on the 9, though. I think he's going to try to stop right there. The 5 goes inside, I think. Yeah. He landed on the rail with the cue ball, though. That's going to make it a little trickier. He'll just roll this in the side. He'll play the 6-ball in the corner on our left right here. Roll in real slow. Well, he rolled forward and played for the other corner. I thought he had a little angle on that. I can't always tell. Even though this camera is not too bad, but it's not like zooming in. When they zoom in, I can really tell easily what the guy's going to do. He's got a tricky shot here, for sure. The 8-ball's like a bowling ball. It's in the way, kind of. I think he's got to follow it 2 rails. It looks like he's drawing it, though. Well, I don't know about that. Oh, that's okay. That's good. He stunned it and drew it with some spin. That was a good shot. And he'll just draw this 2 rails or float it real slow. He's underhit this one just a little. Got to make a commitment on them shots. He'll put right top and go 2 rails or draw around somehow. I think he's going to put right top and go 2 rails like that. He's got to shoot some of these shots like I do. Yeah, I know there's only one way to shoot them. Roll it in, straight ball, a little bit of left maybe. His strokes are really choppy for me. ZIELINSKI leads 2-0, breaking from the left side, left bottom, drawing the cue ball to the side rail, and he's dry. I ain't sure if 3 balls went back. I thought only 2 went back. I ain't sure about that. Can't always tell that. So he could elect to let him shoot, and then he'll roll out, or he'll roll out. And it's not an easy rollout. If you're going to roll out, you're rolling out to a dead man's shot. Looks like he can thin it. He's going to go ahead and take a chance, thin it, and go down table with the cue ball like that. Put some distance between them. And he left it a little bit tricky, too. Shaw looks to be in a little bit of lackadaisical right now, but I'm sure he'll snap out of it eventually. If he don't, he's going to lose. That's just the way pool is. This is a hard safety. The 3-ball's got him just a little bit. If the 3-ball didn't have him, he could just roll it, and I think he's going to try to just roll it somehow, real slow. And they did. The 3 had him all the way. That's the chance that Shaw needs. He needs to run this rack and get on the scoreboard and get confident. He's just going to roll forward with the cue ball, shoot this 1 ball on the side. He'll try to roll out past the 8. He'd like to go a little further out, but it's a little close to the ball. Can't tell how far he can get the cue ball to go. That's perfect right there. That's where he wanted to be. Now he'll put just a little bit of left top, and he'll come back past where the cue ball is now to the middle of the table, past the side pockets, and he'll shoot the 3 down here in the corner by the 6. He's waiting for the guy. I don't know what. A little bit of right top. Just roll it nice and smooth. Now he went too far. Maybe he did that on purpose. He wanted to make sure and get back. Now he'll just draw off or draw over and shoot the 4 in the side. He can stun right over and get on it. And that might make an easy position for the 5. That may be why he shot it that way. That was actually a smarter shot. Left, or he'll draw back. Yeah, he drew. Oh, he missed that. He's kind of out of sync right now. Looks like a little bit. He's indecisive there. He didn't know if he wanted to stun down for the side or draw back for the corner. Indecisiveness a lot of times will result in a miss. He's going to put right top and come straight down the table. Oh, wow. He cues those funny, the way these guys cue, it really, really scares me, I'll tell you. He was cueing low on that, and he should have been cueing up in the middle of the ball at least. Those shots are tricky. You can't cue but one way on them to be consistent. Looks like he can just spin right around it and make it. Don't know exactly what he's going to get on the floor. Yep, he's going to get right for the corner. It's perfect now. He'll just roll forward. I thought he had to jump that one, but he could just get around it and make it. And landed good. He's playing awful slow for him. He usually plays much quicker. He's going to roll this in and just stay right there. That's all he could do. This is really, really tricky, I can tell you that. If he's got to land for the side, that's really tricky. I can tell you that. I thought he actually went too far when he rolled the 4. Or he's going to try to get for the side. Or the corner. I was going to say the corner was the right shot. He's perfect now. I don't know what he was looking at. Straight top, he'll go to the side rail, past the side, down for the 7. Unless it's not got that much angle. And it didn't have. It went down the middle of the table. I thought it had more angle. Of course, this is only a 1-angle telecast too here. Right top, come down the middle. Left bottom and draw off. Draw around, draw back a little. There you go. And just roll it in or draw back a little, withdraw. Stun over. He's on the scoreboard. He's fortunate the guy missed the 3-ball right back, but that happens. 2-1, Zielinski leads. Shaw's breaking, right bottom, right side, trying to get the right speed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He fouled the break. Well, I saw that one. And he's going to make him shoot. But I think the rule should be he has to kick at the ball, not get the roll out. Where's the penalty? They just don't want no penalty in pool, I guess. See, he's going to roll out now. I played this once before, and there was no rollout after you fouled the break. I don't know how it changed. I guess when I go back to play, they'll change back. If I go back to Europe and play. When I play, they'll change the rule back. Yeah. He should have to kick at that ball because he fouled the break. There's no penalty. So that's a senseless rule right there. All right, Zielinski, I will say this is a tough safety. He don't have much to work with. He's going to let him shoot it. Ain't much at all to work with. Where's the penalty? There still ain't no penalty. He could thin this and go right back under the 7. It's tricky, but it's not impossible. He'd have to come real close to the corner, though. I think he's going to bank it around the table somehow. He might jack up and pop the ball a little bit. See, he's jacking up a little. He's going to pop it like that. Good shot. It was still hard to get safe. He almost did it. He almost hit it the right speed. He could cut this in and come around the table and try to get on the 3-ball. And he's got blockers if he doesn't make it. Only thing is he's got to worry about the scratch. He'll put some left top on it or a lot of left bottom, like and drag the ball. Try to make it like that and then go around for the 3. And he was safe if he missed it. He hit that awful good. That was the best shot ZIELINSKI's made so far. All right, let's see him. He'll just roll this in with straight top. He might brush to 7, I don't know. He needs to go forward. I think he can go forward. Of course, like I said, I only have one angle here to deal with. I can't tell if he's going to stun around the 7 or roll just past it in between the side pocket and the 7. He doesn't want to stay. Well, he could just bump into the 8. He could just stop right there and then bump into the 8 off the 4. That might be the right play. That's all right. He's stunned into the 4, into the 7. Now he'll put, he could shoot, no, he's going to put right top and come back out. I mean left top. He's going to put left top and come back out like that. There we go. He plays a lot of the shots like I do, but not all of them. Right bottom, a lot of right bottom on this. That's what gets the ball in and kills the cue ball for you amateur players and all you weekend players out there. You put a more spin on that shot he just had. You need more spin on it, and that's what gets it back and lands it right. He'll just stop right there, draw back a little. They like drawing back on these shots. I don't play. I follow those off the rail. He's going to draw back. I don't know why. Because you land like that. You land straight all the time. See, he landed funny, even though he might get out still. Straight bottom. It's all right, yeah. He'll stun this or he'll pop it kind of firm like that and stun it. That's another shot the amateurs have to watch and do like the pros do. ZIELINSKI leads 3-1, breaking from the left side, left bottom. And he's dry. And Shaw's got a straight in shot, but hard to get the cue ball to the 2 ball. I can tell you that right now. I love tough shots, and this is one of them right here. He's got to hit it with a lot of spin and hit it slow, like, or come down and play the combination. He'll probably play the combination. I like to hit it. You got to hit it and hit it slow with a lot of spin like that. There you go. I knew he had that shot in his arsenal. There is no way that guy, he's just too good a player. Straight top, bounce off. It's a talented shot he just made. He rolled that ball in. Other people don't realize. Got to slow the ball down and let it spin. He landed a little bit funny. I think he can just draw back. Or he'll go forward 2 rails and get over here and get better on it like that. He plays exactly the way I do. I would. A lot of guys would draw back on that and go back and forth, but he'll just roll this in real slow with a little bit of left. Just bump the 6. But he'll a little bit of right, just bump into the 9. He wanted to come out, but I don't know if he wanted to hit the 9. He'll go 2 rails now. Like that. Good. I would have wanted to get straight on that one. Now he'll just draw over. I don't know if he'll go to the rail or stay in the middle. He'll just stay in the middle. He almost missed the ball. See, it's funny when you don't land right. He'll draw 2 rails or come straight down the table. Yeah, see, now that's the way I play the shot. A lot of guys don't play that shot right there. Like, they'll come straight down the table. Left bottom, draw to the rail. Doesn't want to baby it. There you go. 3-2, ZIELINSKI leads. Shaw breaking from the right side. He's putting right bottom. He's not hitting them very hard. Guess he's trying to make the 1 a lot. Draw the cue ball to the side rail. He hit those a little harder that time. Guess after he watched ZIELINSKI foul the break. Actually, he fouled the break. That's right. He fouled his last break. I guess he decided to hit him. He actually fouled the break again. That's something. This is where you should have to kick at the ball. He shouldn't get the luxury of rolling out. He fouled the break. Now he gets to get himself out of it. Crazy. He's going to bump the 2-ball against the rail so that it won't go exactly. A combination on there, and it goes in the other corner, but it'll make it more difficult to get to it. Make it more difficult for an easy out if someone gets a shot. But this is the Billiard Network, the home of global pool on YouTube. Like and follow if you enjoy this. I'm Earl Strickland for the Billiard Network. This is a Mezz Q event. Wiktor ZIELINSKI is leading 3-2 over Jayson Shaw. And Shaw rolled out, and ZIELINSKI is elected to let him shoot. He's just kind of, looks like he could just roll it and use the 9-ball real slow. Or he could thin it and come back around the table somehow too. Thin the one end of the, that's tricky. Thin it towards the pink somehow and come back. Looks like he's shooting at the 9. Wow, I called it. When I could tell by the way he started bridging. Wow, what a shot. That was a great shot. A little lucky, but I'll tell you. Now he's tied it up, 3-3. ZIELINSKI to break from the left side, left bottom. It looks like to me they're hitting the breaks really weak. There, that's another fouled break, looks like, maybe. No? Did he barely get that ball back? It must be touching the line. God, they all look out to me. Oh, the 3's back. 8 must be touching. I guess the 8 and the 9 are back too. They don't look like it. Wow, what a perfect break. It's like hitting it skinny and bowling. When you hit the head pin real thin and you make a strike. That's the way it looked like when he broke those. Left, he's going to go 2 rails. Left top. Like that. He might have landed 2 straight. He can draw all the way back and shoot the 4 past the 6, or he can follow 2 rails. He's going to draw back, shoot the 4 in the other corner. I couldn't tell he had an angle. Looked like he was straight. Looks like he's just going to stun the ball a little bit and shoot the 5 in the side. He's stunned that one just below center. Now he'll roll this to the rail, bounce off just a little. Very good. He'll stun this one with a little bit of right bottom just below center. Go to the rail. Like that. He'll just put right bottom and draw back a little. Throw a little extra spin on these shots, you amateurs, just a little. Helps the ball in. Just stop right there. That was a good redemption. But Shaw to break, right side. ZIELINSKI leads 4-3. Right bottom, right spin. Drawing the cue ball to the rail. He can't foul the break. The break's fouling every time. There's another foul break, I think. Oh, he's pissed. He crumbled the rack up. He thinks the rack's no good, I think. Maybe he's right. He just oh, if I did that, it'd be a $500 fine. No, just kidding. Well, he'd kick me out of the sport. What would they do? No. I can't tell. ZIELINSKI looks like he can make this ball. He might be better off just to play safe. I think he can't, and it might be better. He's just going to stick the cue ball there and bank the ball, maybe. Unless he's struggling to see enough of the ball, of the 1 ball. Or he's going to thin it. Yeah, he's hitting bottom. Looks like he's going to stop it somehow. Yeah, like that. That's the right shot. He's just got to hope it doesn't go in. And it did land where he can jump it all right. He may be able to go right off the rail and make it too. I think he'll elect to jump it. If he'd have got a little more bottom on that, it would have had him in a little bit more of a predicament, but he did the best he could do with the shot. At least he got him snookered. Shaw's pretty good with this thing. I've seen him make a few tough ones on me with it. He's pretty accurate with this particular jump stick he's got. The jump stick is half the shot and jumping. If it ain't good enough jump cue, if it ain't working correctly, and there are a lot of them that don't, you're guessing. But I've seen him jump with his jump cue, and he's pretty damn accurate, I'll tell you that. See him lining up before he goes down. See that? And then he'll go right into the shot. That assures him he's lined up right. He'll curve a little. And he hit the ball in the middle of the ball so that it would go forward and get shape on the two, see? These guys are good enough. Some of them are good enough. I ain't going to say all of them. That they can follow and stop. I got one I can draw with. I can draw him. He's probably going to jump this. I got a cue that I could jump and draw this one with. That's a full one. I couldn't draw it. In the Mosconi Cup, I did draw one back like this. With the short one. It was one miraculous shot. But I used the rail. It was a little bit, the one ball was to the side a little when I used the rail, but I did draw it all the way back. I'd never seen one like that with the short cue. There's no way he can get this back unless he follows it. He could jump this and follow it. It's not impossible. He'll probably get safe. They're the luckiest cue I ever seen. No, that time he didn't. No safety. Shaw will just follow to the side rail. He'll shoot the one in the side. He'll follow to the side rail right underneath the 8 ball. He'll try to get the cue ball. He won't go too far. He wants to stay just past the side and bounce off. That gives him the right angle to come back for the 3 ball, I mean. Just like that. That's why he didn't go for too much. He wanted that angle. He wanted to assure that easy angle back to the 3. Because the 3's tight under the 8. He'll hit this just below center with right and just pop it a little. Doesn't want to get too courageous with this shot. He just wants to give himself that chance on the 3. And he's done that. Been nice if he'd got a little closer, but he didn't want to risk it. Now he'll just draw back lightly. Just past the 8. Very good. Came up a little short, but he's all right. He'll use the bottom rail. He'll shoot the 4 in the corner. Unless he doesn't have any angle, he's going to have to draw it to the side rail. But it looks like he can go forward. The 7's really tricky too. So, not only this guy in his way over there, he's worried about the 6 to the 7. He's going to go straight top into the bottom rail and bounce back to the middle, looks like. Yep, come back over to the side. Now he'll hit a lot of spin and come around the table. He's going to use the rails here. You need a little extra spin on this shot, always. It makes the shot a little harder, but it makes the position easy. Let the spin bring the ball right around, see? He went too far, though. No? Yeah. He might be a dead man floating here. I'll tell you that. He gets out of this. He'll have to jack up and put a bunch of spin on it and spin over. But if I could see the angle, if I could see straight on the ball, but I can't. I can tell you what he was in. He can only roll forward, I think, and played a tough cut on the 7. That's all he could do, and he rolled right in the side. Nope. Wow, was that any good? I ain't sure the point doesn't have him. He might have an easy safe if he's got a kick at the ball. The point got him. He's not sure. I think he's gonna try to stop the ball and play some kind of safe. But he sure can't make it. The point's in the way. Oh, he's gonna jump. Stop it. And play safe. He's gonna jump over the point. Never thought about that. Very good. Oh, he hit the 9 going in. He conceded the game. So Zielinski leads 5-3. Zielinski breaking from the left side, left bottom, drawing the ball to the side rail. When Shaw shot that 3 ball, what was it, the 5 ball in the corner, he didn't put enough spin on the cue ball. And these rails are boingy. You got to probably put a little extra to land exactly where you want it. That was the downfall there. That was his demise on that run out. I really believe in a lot of spin on the ball. These guys still want to play just off center because they feel safe. But I still say the game is easier played if you play more spin. You can, even though the shots are a little harder, but that's the way you should train yourself. He might try to draw under this somehow. He's got a real tricky shot here. It looks like he could maybe bank it just before the 9 and draw a little bit by the 6. That might be about the only shot he's got. I don't see any future. See, he's looking right where I said. He has no future in any other shot. I can promise you that. I've seen this shot many times. Just going to lightly draw it. Wow. He should have never tried to put the ball behind the 7. That was a mistake. That's what he tried to do. Shaw's just going to draw back. Oh, he stopped right there. Wow, he's playing really timid. I don't see him play like this too much. Now he's just going to... Those guys love dragging the ball. He hit that with a drag shot. Now he'll draw back, play the 6 in the same corner. Should. No. He's going to stay right there. That was tricky. I didn't even think he could do that. So he's all right. He'll just roll this in. A little bit of left, maybe. Just real slow. It's tougher because he's got to put a little bit of... Oh, he drew back. That was a safer shot. That's for sure. Perfect. Now he'll just stun it with some right. And stun over a little bit. He's still playing real timid. He's under-hitting balls. He under-hit that. He'll just roll this in with a little bit of right. He doesn't seem like he's stunning everything. He's not even rolling the ball when I say he's going to roll it. Right top. He's stunning to make sure that like him can make it or something. Something's going on. Right top. He's just going to roll this in with. Unless these pockets are smaller than they appear on the TV. I don't know. On the stream. He's hitting balls a little wide and coming up short on this position. That was a big game, though. 5-4, ZIELINSKI leads. Shaw breaking from the right side. You got to figure out this break or something. That might not be any good. Well, he's lucky he made 2 balls. Well, that would have been a fouled break. And does he have a shot? Yes, he does. This looks like a nice, easy out, really. He'll just roll it in with straight top or draw to the rail. He's drawing a little because he feels safer. I think he's doing it again. No, he rolled that one. He might have should have drew it because he would have got a little angle on the 3. He's looking at the side. He's just going to spin over. If he's got a little angle, put a little bit of right and spin over, or he'll stun to the bottom rail. He's spinning over just a little like that. There you go. And this cloth may be old. Maybe he's struggling because of the condition of the cloth. He'll put a little bit of right top on this. He's got to keep the ball from going back where it is. So it'll need a little bit of right to keep it out by the 9. Like that. Now he'll just draw this with right bottom. Just draw it a little. Like that. Wow, these guys land straight in. They love landing straight in. I don't. He'll just draw back a little bit. Now he'll just stun this or roll it in. Or he'll draw it straight to the side rail, or he'll stun it or roll it. He roll stunned it. Oh. All right, we're tied up. Wiktor ZIELINSKI to break, left side, left bottom, drawing the cue ball to the side rail. And I think he got a ball down. He fouled the break. Did he? Yeah. He made a ball, but he fouled the break. So that's irrelevant now. All right. Shaw will probably make him roll out then. I don't know why these guys don't put the ball, if they start fouling the break, put it out there in the middle and smash them and see if you can make something else somewhere. Say, at least don't foul the break. I don't know. This break seems to be a broken shot to me. That's all I know. Sometimes I think it's the hardest shot in all the sports, and then sometimes I think it's the worst shot in all the sports. I don't know. I'm torn between that. It sure is a brutal shot, the break and pull. I have much more fun playing than breaking. Looks like he's going to try to tie the ball up. He's going to roll the 5 real slow. Cue ball to the 5 or the 3. Bump it over the rail. That was a good shot. The 3. Unless Shaw elect to shoot or let Wiktor shoot. This is the Billiard Network, the home of Global Pool on YouTube. Like and follow if you enjoy this. I'm Earl Strickland for the Billiard Network. Scores 5-5. Jayson Shaw versus Wiktor ZIELINSKI. He's going to roll this in. He's going to maybe hit it slow and try to... Nope, he banked it. I think the bank was there too. Good shot. He's a great shooter when he snaps out of it, I'll tell you that. That was a courageous shot. A good shot. He's going to try to go right between them over there with right top. He hit it terrible. The rails are boingy. He's not, and that's what's disturbing him, is how boingy the rails are. You understand? And that's what professionals go through in pool. You know, like golfers and tennis players and people like that, they think there are no conditions in pool. There's more conditions in pool than their sports. And when the rails are boingy and we don't know what's going to happen, we kind of lose our way a little bit, and we don't look as good. You can't trust nothing. He's just going to try to draw it right underneath the 5-ball lightly. Like that. And bank it. Wow. I didn't think that ball would go. Good shot. Either way, that was a two-way shot. If he missed it, he would have had to safe. Now he'll cut it in and try to come back over and play the 5 down in the corner, I guess. The 7's there to keep him from scratching if he went that way. Wow. See how far that ball bounced? That's crazy. Now he'll go back and forth again. He's a great shooter. This is no problem, this shot. He'll just cut it right down in the corner. He's taking more time than normal, but the score's tight, so maybe that's why he's pacing himself just a little bit. He'll hit straight top. This is like, I call this like the knife. He'll go back and forth like a pinball. Boing, boing, boing. Wow. I'm surprised he missed that. I think he shot it with the wrong bridge. I like shooting that with a closed bridge, that shot. I don't like shooting it with an open bridge, ever. He's playing real cautious, kind of. I've seen him where he uses more bridges. Seems like he's played off his finger a lot today. Maybe it's the table that's scaring him, like I said. And I'm the same way. I guess he's going to try to bank it in. He doesn't have much choice. Or he can bank the 5-ball over by the 6 and let the cue ball come over and use the 9-ball as a blocker. He's either got, that's where he's looking. He's either got to do that or bank it in and try to get out. He'll put a lot of left on it and drag the cue ball real slow like that. Look how much that boinged. That really jumped off the rail. I think he left him the edge of the ball too, where he can, well, it still is tricky. Anything on this table, as far as playing these little delicate safeties, are going to be tricky when the rails is boingy. He might have to spin around it a little. I think he does. And see, that's all he could do. There's really nothing else he could do. And that's not a bad shot, to be honest. He could bank this ball on the side, and the cue ball will go to the side rail. I think he can get to the side rail banking it. Or he can draw right behind the 6 with a little left bottom. This is a shot I'm no good at. Efren's good at it. Drawing it. He's going to try to draw him right behind the 6-ball with a little left bottom. It's a touch draw. Oh, yeah. Nope. That's why I hate that shot. I'll sell out every time just like that on that shot. The rail might have got him a little there. He hit it better than it looked. The rail boinged the ball a little. He's going to put a lot of spin on it and shoot it slow, I think. Or go back and forth some way. Near the 9. He'll either go around the table with inside, or straight up and down, or real slow. Went around like that. Let's see if it gets there. These rails. That shows you how boingy these rails are. How he didn't even hit that ball that hard and he got there. Good shot. Normally you couldn't do that on a slower table. A lot of right bottom. He'll go to the side rail. Back over like that. These rails are so fast they're missing position every time. He's got to stun this with a lot of spin or just come back to the middle somehow. That's all he could do. That's good. That's a good shot. Now he'll stun this to the bottom rail, go 2 rails, or he'll draw out. He's trying to figure out exactly what to do right now. He's using a lot of open hand bridges, though. I think he's just going to stun it to the bottom rail like that. Yeah, he was around me for a while, and we played together for a while. And he learned some of my ways of playing position, I think. It helped him, I think. Now he's taking the lead. 6-5 Shaw leads, breaking from the right side, right bottom. He's come out beautifully there. Zielinski just made a few mistakes here and there, and now the match is out of hand again. Or, I mean, he's gone a game behind. He's just going to roll forward and go right underneath the 7-ball. Or stun down. Wow, he ran into it. Maybe he couldn't get around it. He had to run into it. He'll just roll this in and come right back to the middle of the table by the side pockets. Or he'll stun it somehow and go around the table. He likes doing a lot of things I do. I don't mind moving the cue ball a lot of times. I know I lose matches because of it, or lose games sometimes, but I win a lot of games too and matches because of being aggressive. I think he's just going to roll it or stun around the table. Stun around the table, just like that. Now he ran into the ball. It got him that time. Yep. I thought he should have just rolled to the middle of the table. But he's playing a little timid, like I said. He's not playing like I've seen him play before, that's for sure. He's just going to try to jump this in. He'll put a lot of bottom on this one because he wants it to go backwards a little bit. He wants it to draw a little bit. He might even put a little bit of left on it. But he's good with this jump cue. He double-crossed him that time and it went. It didn't curve. I think he played for the curve that time and it didn't curve. Zielinski to the table. Big shot. Big chance for Zielinski. He's just going to roll this 4-ball in with left top and bounce back to the middle and play the 5 in the same corner. If he does anything else, I won't believe it. There you go. Now he'll just draw back a little, or he'll use the rail. I think he can just draw back to the middle. Yeah, like that. Good. Now he'll put right bottom. He'll put a lot of bottom on this one and just tap it with right. So it just kills the cue ball. You amateur players put more bottom on them shots like that. That slows the ball down for you. A lot of right bottom here. Oh, he went around. Yeah, spin around. These rails, you can do those shots really easy. To spin around 3 rails. He'll just go forward like that, 2 rails. His strokes are like Lechner's. I'll tell you that. They're wild. He'll just stop. Stun over. Big mistake by Shaw there to lose that game. He made a perfect break and he didn't get out. But that's the nature of the game. It's a hard game. It makes you do silly things. 6-6. Zielinski breaking from the left side, left bottom. Got to not foul the break. There, he went after him a little more that time, but they can't control where the balls are going then, see? So there you go. He's got an awkward shot every time. But that's, got to work hard sometimes to win these games. I notice I'm having to work harder and harder to win a game because I got a terrible break. Or win games. But I'm playing pretty good right now. Practicing every day, but there's nothing to play for. No tournaments, and there's a pandemic, but just got to get through all this and get pulled back on the right track one day. I'm sure them golfers and tennis players aren't worried if pool dies. Nobody's worried of pool dice. Only me. All right, Zielinski's got a tough shot here, tough safety. Looks like he just roll real slow, thin the 2 ball, and go behind the 5. These guys don't like the slow rolling feather shots, I can tell you that. Jayson's good at them. But you know what? Another shot here is just bank the 2 towards the corner and let the cue ball come over by the 6 and the 4. That shot's not impossible. As boingy as these rails are, there's some tables that ball won't get over there on, like a matchroom table in the Mosconi Cup or the Whirlpool Series. It'll come off like a marshmallow on that table, but these rails are like bricks. He should just bank it over to the corner and let the cue ball come back over. Wow, he went for that? Well, that was an ill-advised shot there. That is not the right shot, for sure. And he left him pretty as pie, too. He's just going to roll forward a little and get an angle on the 3. Perfect. Now he'll just draw off with a lot of right bottom. Or he'll just roll it. He's going to draw, yeah. With bottom like that. Put a lot of bottom on those shots, and the cue ball will just come off for you like that, see? Now he'll just stop right there, or stun over if it's got an angle. Can't always tell what he's got because there's only a 1-angle view here. I can tell now because I'm looking, it's just straight on my angle. Straight, he'll draw straight back. Wow. He didn't draw that at all. You can see that he shrugged a little when he hit that weird. And you know he hit it weird. Left bottom will make it spin over a little, like that. See, even when you're straight like that for you amateurs, just put some spin on it, it'll move the ball over. He'll go to the rail here, he'll just stun off with some right. He still looks fragile to me. Oh, it was only a race to 7. Shaw wins, race to 7, 7-6. But he didn't look good in that match, I will say. He looked lackadaisical in that match. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to the Billiard Network for more great pool action from around the world. I'm Earl Strickland saying goodbye.